Every once in a while, you gotta let them know. Just in case they forget, you know what I mean? Yeah. Game in the Cobra clutch, caking like I'm Boba Fett, limping like I broke a leg. I went forward with no regrets. Amerigo and Poe next. Culture in the soul in it, more or less they coalesce about the patent, the formula. Propaganda blowing up, misdirecting and owning us. Some YouTubers is phony, spreading info that's erroneous. They kill Pop Smoke, Nipsey and Notorious. Dangerous to be a rapper from a long line of warriors. I'm in a golden state of mind, visions of a Kenaton. Pharaoh God, more demigod, sledgehammer a demigod. Cross my heart and hope to die. Been through shit, I swear to God. Would've killed the weak of mine, but I fought it like Megatron. Face all up the Jumbotron, I played it, got my hustle on. Dropped a couple bombs, hang it up and put a couple on. Spazzing on a bad day, classics like Donnie Hathaway. Grinded and gave the math away, crushed the planet with Gazaway. Hey yo, we put the word out, not everybody here. Make something out of nothing, money dropping out the air. Came out my mama womb, no one told me it would be fair. I kill what I eat like good meat, I'm very rare. So get it right. Put the word out, not everybody here. Make something out of nothing, money dropping out the air. Came out my mama womb, no one told me it would be fair. I kill what I eat like good meat, I'm very rare. Soul of a Jacobin, bring pain like shadow masochist. Front like I'm a pacifist, turn around and slap a kid. These cats on some rapper shit, I just like the craft of this. Otherwise I'd rather live away from glitz and cameras. You can keep the glamorous, the gossip and the scandalous. I just ran the gamut, took risk, always a gambler. Provided kept the fridge full, dollars by the fistful. Drift smooth, swift moves, with lots so we can miss school. Arguments and fist fights, friends apartment lit nice. Out of town trips, booking the girls that slick a dick right. Got it out my system, now I'm on to bigger dreams. Had to dead my old self, flew it to smithereens. New me, new wave, contracts, movies, triplex, jacuzzi, Yakuza style Uzis. Tarantino visual, smoking cigars is a ritual. Karma, stay calm, love is love, keep a reciprocac song. Put the word out, not everybody here. Make something out of nothing, money dropping out the air. Came out my mama womb, no one told me it would be fair. I kill what I eat like good meat, I'm very rare. Pharaoh God, put the word out, not everybody here. Make something out of nothing, money dropping out the air. Came out my mama womb, no one told me it would be fair. I kill what I eat like good meat, I'm very rare.
You know, I know this thing doesn't exist. You know what I realize? Ignorance is bliss.
Napoleon the legend.
Who got more style than Sun do?
I cook the mic like a beefsteak, my technique split.
No doubt.
Napoleon the legend.
Beast by Amerigo.
I cook the mic like a beefsteak.
Kill what I eat like good meat, I'm very rare.
Yeah! What the fuck is up, y'all? Harkos here with HipHop Hour, the greatest radio show podcast on the whole motherfucking planet and in several galactic empires. How the hell y'all doing today? I got a great show for y'all here today. It is a What the Fuck Wednesday episode right here at HipHop Hour. But as I always say, whenever you are tuning in, it's completely your business. However, I am dropping this on a Wednesday, and not just any Wednesday, a What the Fuck Wednesday right here on HipHop Hour. How the hell y'all doing? For those of y'all first time tuning in, welcome. Like I just said, you are about to witness the greatest radio show podcast on the whole fucking planet and in several galactic empires. And I say that not just because I'm an egomaniac, which at times I got my times, you know what I'm saying? But I say it because right here is the greatest collection of all the greatest hip-hop artists from all across the planet. Right here. Every single day, Monday through Friday, dropping a brand new episode. So welcome and enjoy the fucking ride. For those of y'all who are repeat offenders, you already know what's up. Welcome to the show. It is What the Fuck Wednesday. So for those of y'all who do, those of y'all who don't know, I like to play some crazy shit sometimes on What the Fuck Wednesday because it's like, what the fuck? Exactly. But bringing us in here today right there, that was Napoleon the Legend and Amerigo Gazaway with their track right there called Very Rare, because this show right here, Hip Hop Hour, is very fucking rare. And that was a great track to start us off here today. Let me go ahead and get to my checklist. That way I can get to some more dope music and get it cranking right here for y'all. First up on my checklist, it is my CBD oil. I get the 5 milligram little soft gels. Excuse me. Pop them underneath my tongue just like that. There we go. It's having a hard time going underneath my tongue. But I pop them underneath my tongue and let them slowly absorb into my system. I love CBD. It's great. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's awesome. I suggest everybody at least try CBD. But ultimately, what you do or don't do with your life and your body is completely your business. As long as you don't break the 4 universal rules, live your life to the fullest however you want to. Now, what are the 4 universal rules? Don't harm anyone. Don't take anyone's stuff. Don't break anyone's stuff. And don't stop anybody from living their lives however they want to, as long as they're not breaking the first 3 rules. It's very, very simple. That's why they're called the 4 universal rules, because they honestly cover any and every situation that you could ever come across in your life here as a human. 100%. Number 2 on my list is my number 2, my Glock 17. I keep this motherfucker with me all day, every day. I never get caught slipping. I suggest y'all do the same. Whether it's a Glock or a Smith & Wesson or a Beretta, or whether you just don't trust yourself with a gun, or you live in a place that's really, really hard for you to get a gun, make sure you got something with you at all times. A knife, grenade, stun gun, baton, flamethrower, something. Make sure you can protect yourself, your family, and your property at all times, because there's always, unfortunately, somebody trying to fuck you up or fuck you over. 100%. It is about being prepared. It's not about being scared. It's about being prepared. Because if you ever happen to get in a situation, which I hope none of y'all ever do, but if you ever happen to get in a situation where you got to defend yourself, your family, or your property, and you got to go beyond just words, you got to go beyond just your fists and your feet, and you actually got to have a weapon of some kind and possibly resort to deadly force. It's better to have something with you to help you along that situation and help you come out of it the best possible than to not have it and fucking need it. So that's why I say number 2 on my list. I suggest every single one of y'all do the same, some way, shape, or form, alright? It's better to have something and never ever need it than to need something and never have it. 100%. Number 3 on my list is my homeboy Mr. Snaky in the background with me. That is the Black Gaston Don't Tread on Me flag. I keep this motherfucker flying high all day, every day. The Black Gaston flag stands for freedom above all else, no surrender, leave me the fuck alone. 100%. Let me go ahead and break down the symbology of this flag to let you know exactly why it means what I just said it does, because there's a lot of misconception out there about this flag, or just pretty much anything in general nowadays. The black flag in symbology means no surrender. Everybody knows what the white flag means, right? The white flag means to surrender, right? We live in a society, unfortunately, no matter where we live on this planet, we live in a society of control and dominance. So they always push waving the white flag because they want you to surrender your beliefs, your morals, your lifestyle to them and their will and their way. But we don't fucking play like that around here at Hip Hop Hour. We wave the black flag. And like I said, I've said this multiple times. I don't give a fuck if you wave the black flag that's right here behind me, the Black Gaston flag. As long as you wave a black flag in general, that's what matters right there, because that lets any and everybody know you're not fucking around. You're going to live your life how you want to. You're not breaking the 4 universal rules, so people better leave you the fuck alone. Right there. And that leads into what the coiled up snake means. It's a symbol. It's not about being a snake ass individual and, you know, conniving and being distrustworthy and shit like that. It's about minding your own business. And if somebody tries to fuck with you, you fucking destroy them. 100%. Because if you saw a coiled up snake out in nature hissing at you and shit, you would leave it the fuck alone. Because if not, it's going to fuck you up. That's why we should all be the symbology of that coiled up snake right there. And then at the bottom, the words "don't tread on me," man, they were written in 1700s. In modern days terms, that means just don't fuck with me. 100%. That right there is my checklist. Set the fucking show off, set the tone up in this motherfucker. Like I said, excuse me, got a great show for y'all here today. As always, first up today, that was Napoleon the Legend and Amerigo Gazaway with their great track right there called Very Rare. Up next, excuse me. Up next, I got Marc Bishop with his track right here called War, featuring Thonio and Naehollowz. Crank it up, let's go.
I'm running loose in my mind, yeah. Looking you right in your eyes, yeah. I promise that you are mine, yeah. All of my teammates will lie down. I am waiting for you right now. I cannot take it no more. Soon as you walk through the door, tell me you're ready for war. I've been waiting for you all day. I've been looking and seeking the only good reason that I've been waiting for you in this hallway. I'm ready to settle it. You go get your weaponry. If this is all mental, then you are my enemy. Abuse of telepathy. Get out of my head right now. I fight with you mentally. You never had sympathy, so there is no empathy. You take out my energy. Now I got fatigues on. I want you to be gone. I don't know what the hell has gotten into me. Hell, but I know what it's getting out. The fight is on tonight or dawn. You're going down. I'm not alone. They and Thorn. I'm shooting rounds. Sleep alone or go home with broke bones. Or leave sword guns galore. I want war. I'm running loose in my mind, yeah. Looking you right in your eyes, yeah. I promise that you are mine, yeah. All of my teammates will lie down. I am waiting for you right now. I cannot take it no more. Soon as you walk through the door, tell me you're ready for war.
Hollows breathe, nigga. They say that I talk to myself and what do I get out of this shit? I'm trying to calm his voice in my head, but I see that he ain't convinced. Swear life is a bitch and he tired of this shit. Got me loading this grip and I can't get a grip. But enough is enough cause I'm built for this shit. I'm built for this shit. No, he will not level me. Views are the same, must not see what the devil see. Notice the pedigree trapping wherever the shadow be. And I'm in need of some clarity. Calling the ghosts of my past. Stop, hold of the axe. I'm weakened with every glass. Hold of these knives in my bag. Got a nigga ready to snap and thinking about
I'm running loose in my mind, yeah. Looking you right in your eyes, yeah. I promise that you are mine, yeah. All of my teammates will lie down. I am waiting for you right now. I cannot take it no more. Soon as you walk through the door, tell me you're ready for war.
Hello, my friend. Well, then again, hello, my enemy. My better half could've had a better pass, but it wouldn't never last. What the fuck has really gotten into me? Duck, the goose, while I sip a cup of juice and I'm tasting my own damn tail. Why you had to go back to sinking? Why you had to go back to drinking? You was doing so well. It ain't nobody else, you influencing yourself. Nobody else to blame when you do it to yourself. You're ruining yourself. You're ruining your mental stability. Actually, you're ruining your health. Your mind is a punching bag. You be punching that. It be taking blows. It ain't punching back. Boy, I'm sick of you. Gotta hunch my back. Wanna vomit it all. I can't stomach it all because
I'm running loose in my mind, yeah. Looking you right in your eyes, yeah. I promise that you are mine, yeah. All of my teammates will lie down. I am waiting for you right now. I cannot take it no more. Soon as you walk through the door, tell me you're ready for war.
Hell yeah. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for fucking war. War for creating my life how the fuck I want to. Like I said, on my checklist, as long as you don't break the 4 universal rules, live the fuck how you want to. However, unfortunately, the way things is structured, the way we have been maneuvered into the lifestyle that we have, it's one where you constantly have somebody's fucking boot on your neck. As much as you try to fight, you may get a little bit loose, but then they figure out another way to put a little bit more pressure on you. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm ready for fucking war. And I ain't talking about violence and killing people and shit like that. Alright, that's a defensive option. Like I said, with the number 2 right there, that's a defensive option. I mean, motherfuckers want to start some shit with me, then, let's go. But I ain't gonna start no shit. Nope. No thank you. I'm gonna live my life in a peaceful manner. But if people want to fucking start war with me, they're gonna have scorched earth. Let me just say that right now. And that's how every single one of y'all should live your life. That's why I tell my kids, I'm like, look, go through your life. Don't be starting shit with people. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be people who, try to fucking piss you off, try to start shit with you, stuff like that. Don't start nothing. Try to walk away if all possible. Try to resolve it verbally if possible. But if push comes to shove and they push, you better shove and make sure that they lay their hands on you. You make sure you destroy them so that they and anyone like them know, word is out, that don't put your fucking hands on me or I will fucking murder you. 100%. Now I'm serious, man. That's why I tell them, like, look, just somebody lays their hands on you, you just fucking waylay on them and don't stop until they have fully submitted to you. Don't just hit them once and, no. Fucking just beat their fucking brains out. Not literally, you know what I'm saying? But beat the shit out of them. And then make sure they remember your name and make sure they remember not to fucking play with you. Because life ain't a game, goddammit. Anyway, a dope track right there from Marc Bishop featuring Thonio. Let me say this fucking name right so I'm not pissing people off mispronouncing their shit. Naehollowz. Close enough. I apologize. No disrespect. But, English is my first language, so I can't always use it properly. Anyway, up next, speaking of English, I got Datkid and Illinformed with their track right here called Thorn in Your Side, featuring Babylon Dead. Crank it up, let's go.
I can see the jealousy, it's all in your eyes, the stone in your shoe, I'm the thorn in your side. Never run from my enemies, walk with my pride, trying to multiply so there's more to divide. Grind strong, I smell sweaty from the work, never in reverse, ain't no rewinds once they're level in the dirt. Enjoy the ride, boy, you're only heading to your hearse. Angel when I'm sober, devil when I'm burst. Haters tell me grow up, never will I learn. You was potty training, I was practicing my donuts. Had to scratch the road up, then I'd let it burn like us. Your mum said I always meddle with the worst. I just think it's me though, always in palaver. Problems with my ego, think I got it from my father. Take it one step too far, then one further. I'm drama, trying to turn my story to a saga. Crud, sweat and tears, it's no coincidence. I influence youngsters, do it for the crudsters in crud lord jumpers. Crud lord content, scumbag substance. Take over the function like I can see the jealousy, it's all in your eyes. I'm the stone in your shoe, I'm the thorn in your side. Never run from my enemies, walk with my pride. Trying to multiply so there's more to divide. I can see the jealousy, it's all in your eyes. I'm the stone in your shoe, I'm the thorn in your side. Watch out for my enemies, they're all in disguise. All in a day's work, all for the prize.
Under sharp hand, iron pan, Caesar's spine. Crucify clans members on their Jesus shrine. I want a piece of your mind, no really, I want a piece of your mind. In brown stew, under peas on a side. Me and that Tavelli stamping, it's like Balotelli. Man ain't ready like having a Jimmy when you bang a Jesse. Bun rapping edgy, run some phlegm from the back of the front, shit to put in your mouth like Acanelli. Uppercut a pedo, man get darker. I don't think it's we though, we all one karma. Bally covering up my fucking mug from the cunts I want drama. Real life shit for the cruddiest, the gulliest. The bump in your car to your Ross class suffer this. BD and C to the L. Love to war your cunts till we see you in hell.
I can see the jealousy, it's all in from my enemies, walk with my pride, trying to multiply, so there's more to divide. I can see the jealousy, it's all in your eyes. I'm the stone in your shoe, I'm the thorn in your side. Watch out for my enemies, they're all in disguise, all in a day's work, all for the prize. I can see the jealousy, all in your eyes, stone in your shoe, thorn in your side. Run from the enemies, walk with my pride, trying to multiply, more to divide.
Yeah, right there. That was Datkid and Illinformed featuring Babylon Dead with their great track right there called Thorn in Your Side. Dope motherfucking track right there. Up next. Shit, I forgot to tell y'all. If you guys want to find out where to go, like, share, follow, subscribe, and support the fuck out of these great artists that you hear right here on Hip Hop Hour, go over to hiphophour.net and go to the featured artist page. That is where you can go, find every single piece of information that you want to find about these great artists. Over there, you will find a bio, you will find links to their social streaming platforms and websites if they have them. Make sure y'all go over there, support the fuck out of these great artists, all right? HipHopHour.net is the one-stop shop for any and everything Hip Hop Hour. So make sure y'all go over there, check it out, and don't forget to subscribe to the newsletter as well, too. All right. I'm about ready to start sending out newsletters once a week. That's it. Not going to do nothing crazy. I'm not going to be spamming y'all motherfuckers every day, twice a day, 3 times a day, or nothing like that. No. Once a week, unless there's an important announcement that I want to get out to every single one of y'all, then I would send a second one during the week. But that's it. One a week. Great newsletter getting ready to come. So make sure y'all go to hiphophour.net. Sign up for that fucking newsletter, all right? And while you're there, like I said, go to the featured artist page and like, share, follow, subscribe to these great hip-hop artists over on their socials and streaming platforms. Support the fuck out of them, because if it wasn't for these great artists, this show would not be possible. 100%. And like I said, over at hiphophour.net, you can find links to all of the streaming platforms, the socials, right here for Hip Hop Hour as well, too. One second. Sorry, y'all. Fucking the weather's changing on me and shit, and so my fucking throat was getting dry. But anyway, over there you can find links to Hip Hop Hour on all the streaming platforms and socials as well, too. You can also find the YouTube channel link for Hip Hop Hour. Make sure y'all go check that shit out. Not only can you find the video edition of every single episode of Hip Hop Hour that you're listening to right here, right now, but you can also find the great music video playlists that we have over there for all these great hip hop artists and the music videos that they have created. There are multiple Hip Hop Hour playlists over there. There's the regular music video playlist, which is all the videos created in 2020 and previous. Then you have the 2021 music video playlist, and here very, very shortly I will be adding in the 2022 music video playlist as well over there as well too. Like I said, make sure y'all go like, share, follow, subscribe to each individual hip hop artist's YouTube channel that you like, of course. Over there, support the fuck out of them on all the streaming platforms, socials, everything like that. Without them, this would not be possible, 100%. And last but not least at all, make sure y'all go check out the discount page over at hiphophour.net. That is the one-stop hookup spot right there for any and everything that you would want to get on the internet. All products and services, anything that you're looking for, you can find a great deal and support Hip Hop Hour at the exact same time over there at hiphophour.net on the discount page. All right, we got, like I said, products and services all across the board, from software companies to self-improvement, business, clothing, electronics, household, personal items, all kinds of shit right over there at hiphophour.net on the discount page. And every single category, section, whatever you want to call it, over there on the discount page have a link to Amazon as well too. All right, so if there's something you can't find from any of those companies, which is gonna be hard pressed, but you can always go check out Amazon. All right, anytime you want to buy something from any one of those companies, including Amazon, make sure you click on the picture and use that specific link right there in the picture description in order to support Hip Hop Hour while you are doing your shopping. And like I said, it won't cost you anything extra at all to support Hip Hop Hour by using our custom links right there. And most of the time, it will give you a great discount as well too. So make sure y'all go to hiphophour.net, the discount page, and get yourself some great products and services and support Hip Hop Hour at the exact same time. All right. Up next, I got a great collaboration track right here. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can read all these names right here. This is Dray Yard coming back again. For those of y'all who don't know about Dray Yard is a producer from Bulgaria. I tried to slur all those words together. Fuck. He's a great producer from Bulgaria who makes some dope hip-hop beats, reaches out to a bunch of great artists from all over the planet, gets them to collaborate and throw their own little verses on his tracks, and he puts them out on his mixtapes 100% for free and spreads it all over the hip-hop nation. It's great, it's amazing, it's wonderful, it's awesome. Right here is his track called Designated Marxmen featuring Dango, Forlaine, Ronnie Alpha, Iron Lungz, Cochise MC, and Primo Jab. Crank it up, let's go.
Yo. Yo, bring a redoom cocoon when I step in the room. Bitches swoon before I can even give them the broom. These niggas can never be the 7. These niggas will never pull a weapon. Hey yo, I'm known to keep the peace myself. In my heart and underneath my belt. The streets I felt. Pressure from no one, the Shogun. For all my adversaries is red rum. Believe that, like the gospel. Back up Dre, I'm feeling hostile. I'm feeling like a fire-breathing apostle. Spit flames to make fire flare up out my nostrils. Cuff cool like an ice cap. I stay chill, but on the real, I might snap. He want his old life back. Took his bitch, he crying, he want his wife back.
Yeah, Alpha, let's go. Still sharp and still I'm ill, that's that Gaza feel. Right. The sands of time sculpt minds like guard will. And I don't mess with fake people, this is karma's will. And you know I'm on point like a marksman still. War revolving like a 6-shooter. Desperado like Arthur Morgan, sucker, know I've been smoother. Gotta flex like Lex Luger. Right. You ain't gotta get the message if for them to send them texts through ya. I feel like Takehaza to your shogunate. I feel like Mansa Musa on some golden-ish. God body flexing on some Odin-ish. Flowing like a full moon, watch the ocean shift. More drive than the Talladega night. Know I'm fine-tuned, go recalibrate your life. Caliber make me feel like seed with the knife. I'm a nightmare for any sucker in sight, facts.
I flip the script line for line like I'm sniffing it. Chip the shit, dip in the oil before you ship the shit. Wrap that in saran duct tape. If the shit legit, we poppin' smoke. Niggas coppin' smoke, try and get the fix, and I ain't never sell it. And if I did, I would never tell it. Them little kids try it, I'ma shell them. Grown man business, I'm riding around with felons. Push the line, shook your mind, flying out your melon. I do it till my juniors all flying, I won't fail them. Fuck a stick, suckers get sly and I impale them. Sign, I ain't yelling. You niggas don't excite me. You bitches on my pipe just like this fire I'm inhaling. Riding, I ain't bailing. Top 10 in the building. I do it for my niggas that ain't got here off for Dylan. Getting elevated off the top, I'm at the ceiling. Shitting on you hoes, I give a fuck about your feelings. I apply the morals that your pops did not instill in you. Was killing you to see us at the top and not just chilling. Pockets, I'ma fill them. Caught up and grilling. She thinks she got the drop of iron, stop it, I ain't silly.
Son, I'm shaking and moving. These is loaded dice. Lonely heights, so precise. Life ain't nothing nice. Show you right, no suffice. I'm chefing up like Jerobi White and wildin' out like Obi Trice. soak that ice. I ain't even half as nice, let alone acting right. Y'all could never hold this appetite. Hunger pains, I wouldn't last a night. Run that game, make that sacrifice. Just trying to get my cash right. Move quick, sharp attention. Dray yards, marksman, eyes crossed, get it off quick. Every thought is a lesson, dropping essence every second. Relentless, call it tax collection. Need I mention? I be the most decadent out. Leon Phelps, the ladies' man. Impressive amounts. 3 strikes, no false moves. I ain't backing out. No bold goals to last laugh. Bigger bags, you looking assed out. Before I dip, I'm sipping till I black out. Facts. What?
Macho like Camacho, jet black Movado, demon out the bottle, off the reposado, on point like John Wall, playing hardball, merciless Darth Maul, monumental shit, Taj Mahal, luxurious, got your bitch curious, how these lanes still exist, flow nemesis, enforcer, torture, Guantanamo, clowns think they goons, that shit comical, sit them down like Soriano, butcher like Leopold in the Congo, another chapter out the Chronicles, phenomenal, fresh head to toe, buddy, even your mama know, big faker, solid like butter on the equator, annihilator, deep impact, hit your earth, leave a crater, sea bass with the capers, on blast, no mask, I don't ask, I'm a taker, on that 93 gas, jackknife the whole tanker, feed the stash, stay on smash like Himalaya, word to Melanesia, stack paper, stack.
Yeah, right there. That was Designated Marksman right there from Dray Yard featuring Dango, Forlaine, Ronnie Alpha, Iron Lungz, Cochise, MC, Primo Jab right there. Dope motherfucking track right there. Up next, man. Honestly, that's like the most difficult part about his tracks is that when he's got like fucking 6-7 people on there, I'm sitting there like just trying to read out all these people that are on it. It's dope because they put together some great shit, and I've been able to find some awesome artists off of his tracks. Thonio, I found off of his tracks, and then I actually got referred to Marc Bishop by Thonio as well too. So make sure y'all go check out all the shit that Dray Yard's putting out. And like I said, I'm going to be grabbing a bunch of the great artists that you hear right there on those tracks, bringing them in here and having them have exclusive tracks right here at HipHop Hour. Anyway, up next, I got Haynesy and JD straight out the UK with their track right here called Freight Train C 3rd June. Crank it up.
The world doesn't belong to leaders. The world belongs to all humanity.
I'm the renegade, they gave me some lemons, I made some lemonade. Break your freaking jaw and forgive myself when I meditate. Fire in the booth, I won't hesitate to detonate. Your crew is featherweight, these bombs will make you levitate. Don't be thinking you're a prodigy unless you wanna see me and Haynesy causing fucking havoc, man, my mob is deep. Any shook, halfway crooks try and take us, we annihilate. Bruv, sit back and have a cup of tea. I'm the boss, see me work a crowd, mate. I murder sound waves till you heard them out graves. And the skeletons in underground raves, heard the ground shake. Leave them with the mouse, gaping trout faces, clout chase. Not me, no desire for acceptance. My mind is like I'm sectioned, the mic is like my weapon. When I'm done, most people stand and drop the mic. Me, I load it in a cannon, fire at your rectum. It's Haynesy on the beat, JD is on the mic. The unstoppable freight train. It's Haynesy on the beat, JD is on the mic. The unstoppable freight train. I am Sun Tzu and Mansa Musa rolled in a joint that I smoke to the roach. The homies grossly annoyed. However, conflict, this is something that I mostly avoid. But when it comes, I've already won, there won't be a point. I'm 10 steps ahead on the chessboard. I'm blessed, Lord, sweat pours while I bang a head off the headboard. That's why I'm thinking fuck it like sex thoughts. My ex called and I was busy banging an escort in my escort. Only joking, I'm just playing with words, like ripping roaches out the dictionary to blazing with herbs. I smoke my whole vocab tab they brazenly burnt, and now the words are in my bloodstream, the page and the verse. So maybe it's worth stating, it was worth waiting for JD to crawl out of the woodwork naked. Earthquakes like fucking a fatty, I'm sperm wailing. Pull it from the dirt, shaking like I got the girth blatant. It's Haynesy on the beat, JD is on the mic, the unstoppable freight train. It's Haynesy on the beat, JD is on the mic, the unstoppable freight train. Add your favorite MCs in the mix, I bet you everybody gets this. Why'd they go against me? It's a myth. I'm about to go dig a ditch. Why'd you have to be such a bitch? Go find yourself a reason to live. I'm flying higher than a key of the piff. It's time for everyone to get lit. Fuel in the tank, yeah, pedal to the floor. Your success is controversial like a medal for a war. I'm a rebel for the cause. When the devil's at the door, I'm a getting by the horns and start to sever with the saw. JD and Haynesy, the tag team champs. Freight train with those elephants that stampede ants. Old school shining like some antique lamps. Throwing fists at the game, you'll never catch these hands. The beat, it's Haynesy on the beat. The beat, the beat. JD is on the mic. JD is on the mic.
Yeah. Hell yeah, right there. That was Haynesy and JD with their track right there called Freight Train C, 3rd June. Dope track right there from them. Up next, I got a dope track and an interesting ass music video right here as well too from Reken. This is his track right here called Freestyling in a Trolley. Crank it up.
Okay, right. So, in your own time, just start nodding your head and...
Yeah. Yo, Reken. Check it, rock it fresh like a brand new top and treads. I'm off my head, Reken is apologetic. When I swap your genetics, it botches your gender. And you wake up in the morning with tits and a muff, a reptilian forearm and a different mum. Man, you're bringing out the darkness and eclipse to the sun. So we play the game, we spar with bars. You talk about how hard you are. You take it personal and lose the fight. I make it personal, then I execute you in rhyme. The most serious, delirious flow you're gonna get. Forever eloquent, intelligent, meddlesome. When the pennies don't forget it, done. Man, I got a throne I should protect. Spitting it hard, spitting the game, spitting the wickedest intricate flames into debate. Living awake, spirit is gripping the tip of my fate. The miserable, tipping the scales, living to hail the ink in the paper. From the paper, mate, better stay away. I got razor blades, I'll break your face, I'll make you hate, invade your brains with a contagious disease that makes your head drop from your shoulders and nutmegs from your knees. You'll get smoke from the potent success of my speech. Don't let go, it's rap, bro, remember me. I came to kick it with despicable shit. Rappers trying to battle me, your predicament's this. You're thicker than shit, thinking that you spitting it slick. In reality, you don't know what a syllable is. You killable bitch, you flop bringing hop to the hip. And forgot the loving values that you promised you'd give to the less fortunate. And others trying to show the potential. You forfeited our mission to show the global agenda. Operation Save a Brother, man, we fighting with love. Yet the feds associating us with violence and guns. This rap thing has a stigma attached. Dudes in the mainstream painting that we sit in the trap, swimming in cash, chatting that we're slinging the crack. Then vulnerable youngsters go and listen to that. Kids, it's Professor Reken, here's admission to class. It's Hip Hop 101, so go on, sit in the back. I'm in your breath, I'm in your shadow, in the words you speak. Certainly, curses occur with speech, while it's too cruel. Voodoo, move continues, I'll make you drool. You fools presume you'll win too. You must be crazy if you're spitting with Reken, it doesn't faze me. Put some disses together, you're just lazy. Listen to your writtens, you weapons. One bar will rip 106 of your henchmen. Endless tension made me forget to mention. Turn tight like wrenches, heard I'm relentless. I struggle in the fight, but I ride the dents in the tracks. They undertake me, but I wrestle them back. I'm suspension, I hope you get it. And I won't ever rip a bar that you know's pathetic. And so my foes are left in the seats. Beg for a treat, I sold my soul, but I kept the receipt. Peace.
Stop the phone. We'll go again, in here. Right, just making sure. Something's happened to your leg. I'm going to get you a wheelchair. Yeah, sorry. We all getting some stuff, but I wanted to shoot a little video.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
is that okay, or was that getting you into trouble? Not doing anything about it. Only 3 more minutes, and we're not doing it.
I don't know. You'll have to ask the manager.
You want pain in the bum, that isn't it? Bit of a pain in the bum.
Yeah, it's just because of health and safety, you see.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
because I didn't see.
Right there. That was Reken with his freestyling in a trolley track and music video right there. For those of y'all living in the United States who are not familiar with the term trolley, it actually means a shopping cart. All right, that's what they call a shopping cart over there. I know a lot of times when some people in the United States, they hear the word trolley, they think of a train. All right, that's what we call it over here. But over there in the UK, a shopping cart is a trolley. Hey, everybody's got their own thing, right? Exactly. But anyway, for those of y'all who didn't watch that video, for those of y'all listening only on the streaming platforms, which, like I always say, is like 95% of y'all, he was in a shopping cart or a trolley, depends on where you're at, right? And he had one of his guys pushing him through a store as he's sitting there, you know, spitting to the track or whatever, and you could see in the background like some people are like staring at him and shit like that. It's pretty fucking dope, so make sure y'all go check out that video. All right, up next I got P45 with his track right here called BPR Exclusive Bars number 3. Crank it up, let's go.
Yeah. I was on another planet in a daydream, floating through valleys in a bright gold chalice, squinting a God's own light from the legion of men for protecting the palace. So I pulled out the cross, flipped it and scolded them all out. Got couple horns growing out of the forehead and all black pupils. The voice of a demon has dropped. All flopped in a pile of depression with all white faces and halos drawn down like the after effects of a Fox 3 missile with nail scratches and a war pain. I just looked at and rolled back my eyes to the white, said, buddy, I can do this all day. You're soft like sorbet and cold like Norway and shaking inside like a toy in Kinder. So swipe through the bitch like Tinder, we're taking a soul. You juice your Miranda, so hop out the hole, let the demon get in you, replace your Rambinya. Then the world tumbled in the fabric of reality, got a glitch in the system. All I got ascended and left us with dust and a smog and a key to the cesspit. Thought fuck it, I left it and left it with sweat dripping west down the veins in my testes. Dug deeper from heaven, invested in fist bumping demons, so kept from the best me. If thoughts are making world, I got a multi-universe that holds for a check sign P45 with my soul on the left and my blood underneath from a slice in my neck.
Yeah, right there. That was P45 with his great track right there called BPR Exclusive Bars number 3. Dope motherfucking track and interesting ass music video right there as well too. Up next, we talk about an interesting ass track and music video. I got Ormus Stool, aka Dawn, from Mob Rule Records. This is his track right here called Burning Down the Babylon. Crazy music video too. Crank it the fuck up. Let's go.
Sugar-coated poet, flow it, slow it down, restart it. Crank that stack of speakers up and get the party started. Let's get pissed up, lethargic. Kids love to party. Waves like tsunami, sniff brick dust and tarnish your name. I spit the hardest of flames, written on this parchment, this page. I speak to Martians on the regular. They tell me to ignore all of the prejudice and open up my retinas. Threaten me with anal probes. So take the stage and make a show. You're the universe's favourite bloke. M-O-D-I-S. Alice, sitting in my palace. I'm the fucking king, you're nothing but a phallus. Hide your face with valleys while you're taxing all my mates, and then you're running through the Alice. It's Lincoln City getting gritty with the stabbings and the drugs. Savages and thugs and the pigs that be corrupt. Every corner there's a slut, now she begging for them drugs. Bevy cans a must when you're living in the rough. Hey yo, a bevy can's a must. Bevy can's a must when you're living in the rough. Everybody knows who I am when I walk past. I'm on a warpath for more cash and more passion. Door smashing, horse slapping, board rappers more fatter than you. utter rebukes. I'm mad like hatters and who? Gonna step to this, disagree but never fucking question it. I'm unchallenged, yeah my brain is unbalanced. I'm not perfect but got some talent. What's Ket got in common with your niggas? Like to sniff and both. Live and hope someone will just give a stroke. I'm a strange human in your head just like a brain tumor. I'm insane. Do you want to roll with my crew? You might do, but I don't fucking like you. So do
fuck you, cause it's all a stool. We don't obey nothing, we ignore the rules. Forget everything that you was taught in school, cause we burning down the Babylon reptilians and ghouls. Fuck you, cause it's all a stool. We don't obey nothing, we ignore the rules. Forget everything that you was taught in school, cause we burning down the Babylon reptilians and ghouls. Fuck you, cause it's all a stool. We don't obey nothing, we ignore the rules. Forget everything that you was taught in school, cause we burning down the Babylon reptilians and ghouls. Fuck you, cause it's all a stool. We don't obey nothing, we ignore the rules. Forget everything that you was taught in school, cause we burning down the Babylon reptilians and ghouls.
Right there. Like I said, dope and crazy track and music video right there from Ormus Stool, aka Dawn, with his track right there called Burning Down the Babylon. Dope motherfucking track and music video right there. Up next, I'm gonna keep it what the fuck right here with JFliz and his track right here called Crop Circles. Crank it up.
Last October in the quiet Mississippi town of Pascagoula, two local men confronted authorities with a rather bizarre story. Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker told of a strange craft landing near their fishing site and of being taken aboard by three unearthly creatures. The two men were questioned under hypnosis and lie detectors, but their story remained intact.
They cover up crop circles and crop dust with chemicals. Best believe the government got us by the genitals. Supposed sentinels claim to be protecting people. Truth is they want us weak, keep resurrecting evil. They lethal and deceitful, feeding lies amongst the masses. And ain't nobody equal, you so blind behind them glasses. I'ma find some diesel, smoke trees until I'm gasping. Already breathing poison, think about that when you laughing. The country is collapsing, there's no passing the buck. They creating more distractions, it's a hazard as fuck. Yeah, we stuck under their thumb and they running our lives. Yeah, we modern day slaves with the wool over our eyes. No surprise, CIA try controlling our minds. Aliens abducting us and putting holes in our spines. Yo, you wanna find the truth or do you wanna be blind? And I'm coming for their head with a big axe to grind.
I looked into the situation. I was asked if would I mind if I would be president. I said I wouldn't mind at all. And while it is still very difficult for us to believe that a spaceship landed and that robot-type creatures came out and actually took these two people into the spaceship, these men, in my opinion, believe that they saw this. That they were being honest.
We put men on the moon and it's Martians or Mars. There's aliens on other planets more advanced than ours. It's hard to believe, but we all seen the proof. Government brainwash y'all to not believe the truth. Since a youth, you've been trained to sustain their lives. We puppets in power plays, help them maintain their lives. Word to the wise, time to rise and realize this was man-made. Informants is getting us high. Why you need pills to chill, sit down and focus. Cause they told you so here's a stronger dosage. Beast is ferocious, promoting what you know. When they wanna keep us alive but stop us from growing. Slowing down progression cause true knowledge is a weapon. Every time we get to stepping forward they feeling threatened. Better learn the lesson, start testing them fools. It's a lot more to learn than what they testing in schools.
Of course when they appeared there in front of me, it was the most shock I've ever had in my life.
What did you see?
Well, they were shorter than me. I'd say about 5'2" or 3", and they didn't have a neck. Their head, it seemed to come directly to their shoulders, and they had something that came out to a point about where a nose would be, and on each side the ears. I believe that they looked like they were a little longer on the ears than the nose.
But still pointed.
They were still pointing, yeah.
Yeah, right there. What the fuck, Wednesday indeed. That track right there was called Crop Circles, right there from JFliz. Dope fucking track right there. It's got an interesting, like a news report style music video to it. Y'all need to go check that shit out. Up next, let's go ahead and crank it up a little bit. I got UTK with his track right here called Impossible. Crank it up, let's go.
They say it's impossible. I see an obstacle. Yeah, nothing can stop me. Even when rocky, I hit all kinds of goals. Yeah, let me acknowledge. Give it to God and just follow your conscience. Show me a problem, I'll show you I solve it above and beyond. Cause I know that it's possible. Rhyming like I don't got time if I'm shining a diamond. It's not even bright if I'm lying. I'm flying like I'm on a flight. If I'm diving outside, I be risking my life for my daughter, my wife. Come in my life, better take my advice. Never pushing the price and effect of the fight. Cause the left and the right not expected when I'm in connection with Christ. Had to put that on my life. Radical action impacted my light. Gratitude had me distracted from sight. Gradually had to get back on my grind. I'm attacking the mic, got me acting like rapping. It's half as exciting as rapping in the 90s. I'm actually rhyming with passion behind it, and that's just a fraction. I'm practicing time in the path is aligning, attractive what's mine, and I'm crafting designs that'll captivate minds and infatuation that I master with time. And I'm proud I waited since I'm cracking online. You asked how the greatest, took a nap on the grind and compiled the latest. Using facts over time, put it on and take a couple life marathons. So now I make another action of mine. I don't mean to hurt nobody, I just see a lot and I be hot about it. Gotta shout it out, but I am not about to live with any doubt. Believing in myself the maximum amount. I'm actually accountable for who's surrounding me, and I remember you ever doubted me. I'm using sentences and proving alchemy. Not everyone can do it, but my style is. They say it's impossible. I see an obstacle. Yeah, nothing can stop me. Even when rocky, I hit all kinds of goals. Yeah, let me acknowledge. Give it to God and just follow your conscience. Show me a problem, I'll show you I solve it above and beyond. Cause I know that it's possible. They say it's impossible. I see an obstacle. Yeah, nothing can stop me. Even when rocky, I hit all kinds of goals. Yeah, let me acknowledge. Give it to God and just follow your conscience. Show me a problem, I'll show you I solve it above and beyond. Cause I know that it's possible.
Yeah, right there. Dope motherfucking track right there from UTK. That was his track right there called Impossible. I love that fucking track, man, because I personally have one of those mindsets where nothing is impossible. Nothing. Show me something that's impossible. I'll figure out how to fucking get it taken care of. 100%. Nothing is in my way. Just obstacles. That's it. I figure out how to maneuver that shit. 100% right there. Up next, I got. This is an interesting ass track right here. This is Wax White. For those of y'all who don't know about Wax White, it's a duo from Ireland. And they, the core tenets of hip hop is peace, love, unity, and having fun. And these motherfuckers love to have fun. And you can see it in their music videos, everything like that. This track right here is called Squint Eastwood by Wax White. Dope music video as well too. Crank it the fuck up. Let's go.
44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off. You got to ask yourself one question: do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Shut your mouth when Clint Eastwood is talking. Do you know what? That's what we'll call this one, yeah?
Play this record as frequently as possible.
Squint Eastwood. Here.
Perfect.
We know where you one that lives down the road there. The travel lodges in a hotel. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know. I know a young one that lives down the road there. The travel lodges in a hotel. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know.
What's up? Hold still. Sitting around waiting for the old bill. No weed, no pills. Fuck it though. Fuck it though. Look at bro, look at her. She got that stuffing on me cause she's looking good. This is my year, yeah, look it up. This is my way, watch her pump it up.
I know a young one that lives down the road there. The travel lodges in a hotel. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know. I know a young one that lives down the road there. The travel lodges in a hotel. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah.
That's no fair, that's so rare. That's Armani, that's Montclair. Do you want that one or that one there? Yeah. Better hurry up, that's the last one, yeah.
a young one that lives down the road, yeah. The traveler is in the hotel. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. No, yeah, I know, yeah, I know. I know a young one that lives down the road, yeah. The traveler is in the hotel. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know a young one that lives down the road, yeah. The traveler is in the hotel. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know. I know a young one that lives down the road, yeah. The traveler is in the hotel. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah, 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 I know, yeah. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know.
Yeah, right there. That was dope track and music video right there from Wax White. That was their track right there called Squint Eastwood. Dope motherfucking track to round out this dope ass episode. And you can tell it's the end of the fucking episode because I can't talk anymore. Not to mention I couldn't talk to begin with, but you know, we're not gonna talk about that shit. Anyway. Dope motherfucking track and music video right there from them. Great fucking show, if I don't say so myself right there. How the hell did y'all like it though? Because that's what ultimately matters. Make sure y'all go and put a comment down below where you're listening right now if there's a comment section. If there is not a comment section, go to hiphophour.net. Well, actually, go to hiphophour.net either way. But if you're wanting to put a comment, there's no comment section where you're listening right now, go to hiphophour.net and go to the socials page. That's where you can find the links to the socials for Hip Hop Hour and also an email as well too, and also the on hiphophour.net there is a chat option where you can send a message right here to us here at Hip Hop Hour. Let us know what you thought about this episode any and every way possible. Spam the fuck out of us on the social medias. I don't give a fuck, honestly. Alright, go like, share, follow, subscribe to us on all the places and everything like that, man. I appreciate the fuck out of the support. But make sure you especially go over to the featured artist page. I forgot I was going to say that for a second. To the featured artist page over on Hip Hop Hour. And support the fuck out of these great artists. Because without them, this show would not be possible. 100%. Don't forget either about the discount page. Like I said, go over there, click on the links for those great companies, grab some products and services that you're already wanting to get anyway, and when you do, make sure you use our link because it will also help support Hip Hop Hour and it won't charge you a single bit more. You will most likely save money from most of these companies as well too for just using our link right there. So make sure y'all go and check it out, get some great deals from great companies, support Hip Hop Hour at the exact same time. 100% right there. Any and everything you want to find out about Hip Hop Hour is right there, hiphophour.net. And like I said, support the fuck out of these artists, all right? All these great artists are constantly putting out dope music for your listening pleasure, for your knowledge sometimes as well too, because some of these artists be putting out a lot of great knowledge in their track as well too. So make sure y'all go support the fuck out of them. Of course, always, like, share, follow, subscribe to Hip Hop Hour on all the socials and streaming platforms as well too. But extra most especially, go over, support the fuck out of these artists, because without them, it just wouldn't be possible. Not at all. No way, shape, or form. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. This was a great What the Fuck Wednesday episode right here, as always. That's kind of my ego right there, but at the same time, if it wasn't for these great artists, this show wouldn't be great. Great artists makes greatness. And that's what we got right here at Hip Hop Hour. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Tomorrow is what's called Thought Thursday, for those of y'all who are not familiar, and that has like a dual meaning with it. So I like to say it's THOT, thought, which is, for those of y'all who don't know, which is slang for a hoe or a sleazy person, somebody just likes to fuck everybody or whatever, has no standards, right? That is a slang word. Thought is a slang word for that. But it also has a dual meaning because the word thought, to think, is also great as well too, because it's thought provoking. It helps with growing your brain and your knowledge, everything like that. So I got Thought Thursday. I like to spell it THOT as in the slang version for hoe, just to fucking have some fun with it, but at the same time try to throw some knowledge in this motherfucker as well too, because the 5 elements of HipHop Hour, or 5 elements of hip hop, include knowledge. You got DJing, MCing, breakdancing, graffiti writing, and then of course knowledge right there. It ties it all together. Without knowledge, nothing ever is possible. 100%. Anyway, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Harkos with HipHop Hour is getting the fuck up out of this motherfucker. I am actually about ready to fall asleep. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday right now. I'm just finished up this show and I'm about ready to crash. I've been up fucking the last few nights. I've barely been getting any sleep because I've been working on the show and I've been working on a bunch of other shit. So I'm about ready to crash the fuck out right now. So whenever y'all listen to this, it's completely your business, like I always say. But I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Hip Hop Hour is brought to you, as always, by Fight for Freedom Productions. Never stop fighting for your motherfucking freedoms. Harkos out.